Hi everyone, I hope you all well. Um, it's time for our weekly visit, and yeah, I'm just stopping by again for the weekly visit, and I'm wearing another new hoodie from Shein. So this one's pink. It's the same one I wore last time, except this one's pink, and the other one was dark green. That I use for work just because it's a more conservative, neutral color. And this one I use for home. Swap it out with another one that I use regularly at home. So I like this color. This is the kind of colors I should be wearing, you know. Remember, I told you about that lady, that podcast I had seen on the podcast, who said that after her near death experience, she came back being able to see people's souls in colors. And so she said that color is color is life. Life has color, and our souls have color. And so she came back wearing colors of the rainbow. Whatever she wears, she likes to wear rainbow pastel colors like this. She said, no more grays, no more beige, which is what I always wear. And yeah, I guess no more dark green either. Maybe a bright green will be okay, will be good. So I need to change my colors eventually. Whenever I shop, I need to keep that in mind. I'm wearing it lopsided like this so as not to disturb the mic. And yeah, I like it. It's comfortable and soft. It's in medium. And it's just like the other one. Perfect length. I like this long length. And just comfortable and warm. Yeah. Yeah. So I've been wearing it a while. I think I've been wearing it a whole month. Just now making a review for Shein. And also, I need to make a thumbnail for this video because it's more interesting than my face. It's the back pose. Okay. So yeah. So let's visit a little bit. And Adam, you had commented to my last video, and you said that you saw that video about the female skateboarder who was born without legs too. Yeah, I'm sure it's the same one. I think she said her parents abandoned her as an infant and she was found and later adopted. Hmm, I don't remember that part about her, but I'm glad you did. Yeah, I don't remember that detail. She's very inspiring. Yes, and so active and healthy. Well, she looked real fit. Her arms were strong. I also saw a video about a woman born without arms who demonstrated how she goes about her daily activities, just using her legs, dressing, eating, even showering. It's the same one I've seen. I've seen one too, and I think she's German from Germany, because she didn't really speak English already. She has a YouTube channel, and she makes a lot of shorts, and she has a husband and a baby. She's young. She's like a beautiful blonde lady, young lady with short hair, and I think she's beautiful. She looks about in her 20s. Yeah, and I think, yeah, she's European. And she took care of her baby even without arms. She did do everything with her toes and her feet, eating everything, cooking, taking care of the baby. Yeah, she was carrying on with daily activities as a mom, a young mom of a baby, and doing all kinds of fun things, even and enjoying life even without arms. It's been a while since I've seen that video and the other video. And you said people like those two are very independent and make us thankful for what we have. Yes, it's a blessing to have all our limbs, to have no limitations, just to have our arms and legs, just to be able to go to work. Yeah. And then Adam, you also said that the Wonder movie that we talked about with Julia Roberts is currently free to watch on YouTube, and that's how you watched it. I might do that. Yeah, I like watching free movies on YouTube, especially if it's a good one. Yeah, I might do that. I'm not sure I'll get around to it today though, because I have a ton of stuff I need to do, little odds and ends I need to do, and I still haven't played the piano. I haven't played the piano in 3 weeks now, which is terrible. The goal was to practice on the piano at least one day a week. Well, one day a week is all I can fit in, because first day off is, well, I only get 2 days off like you all, and first day off is just full of chores, housework, weekly stuff. And so I never got around to it. I need to. Maybe I will today. I still need to acquire a bit of stuff. I still need to make my home Walmart delivery. I just bought more compost for the garden. I want to put cilantro seeds. Sow some cilantro seeds today. And other vegetable seeds. A little bit. Only do a little bit at a time. We've been getting enough rain to where I didn't have to go out and water. Yeah. Yeah, some of those seedlings have come up. I think they're green beans and peas and yellow squash, and cucumbers. Yeah, I think I did put the tomatoes in the ground. I don't think they survived though. I think my second batch of sowing didn't survive. I don't see anything yet, not really. But the first sowing that I did, it did survive because I put a lot of potting soil. And the second sowing I did might not have survived because I only put a little bit of compost in the ground because, compost is expensive. This bag I bought is like $7. So I do a little bit of sprinkling and, try to be sparing, make it last several weeks. And, oh, last night I threw up mushrooms. I don't know why. I was just feeling nauseous and eventually I had to throw them up. I think I saw on Google that some people are sensitive to mushrooms and can't digest them, and it makes them nauseous and makes them vomit too. So I won't be the only one though. It usually don't give me problems, but it does sometimes if I eat too much of it. Sometimes I do feel a little nauseous when I eat a lot of mushrooms. Same with seaweed. If I eat a lot of seaweed, I also get nauseous. So maybe I just need to avoid those. Avoid whatever makes me nauseous. Apparently, it doesn't agree with my body. Medical medium said mushrooms are good for us, but guess not everybody could tolerate it. I also cooked celery. I don't think celery would do that. And early in the day, I had cauliflower, and that wasn't it because that was early in the day. And this happened long after cauliflower. I did have mangoes. Mangoes won't do that. And mangoes are good for us. Mangoes are so sweet right now from Mexico. The canned mangoes, I get those from Aldi. I get them by the case, the little case. I put like 10 of them in there and I buy 10 at a time. And I'll eat one or two every day. They're so good, so sweet. It's mango season and they're cheap right now. Last week they were very cheap. They were 59 cents each. So they don't go any cheaper than that. And this week they were 79 cents. So they went up by 20 cents. And I still bought them, 10 of them, because they're so good. 10 of them would be $8. And to me, they're worth it because they're so good. And last week, 10 of them were $6, which is really cheap. I don't know how much they are at Walmart, but I think usually Aldi's cheaper when they have a special. But this week, what's cheap at Aldi was the red grapes. It's $1.29 a pound, and last week the red grapes were $1.79 a pound. So they went down by 50 cents. Yeah. So last week I only bought one bag. This week I bought 2 bags because they're good for taking to work. And I like to take those to work. And so this week they were $1.29. They don't go any cheaper than that. And so I bought 2 bags. I could have bought 3 bags. Yeah. Sometimes when they lower the produce to the lowest price, I get more, like 3 instead of 1. I bought a lot of produce. I bought a watermelon. I like to have those first thing in the morning. And I bought a hemi melon too, which is more costly than the watermelon. Watermelons are real cheap right now. They're like $4.65 at Aldi. I think they're about $5 at Walmart. So they're not quite as sweet. They're local watermelon from my state, which is not as sweet as the ones that come from South America. Sometimes before our watermelon starts, they will start. The watermelons that come in would be from South America, and they are so, so good. They are so sweet. And our watermelon is just not as sweet, not as flavorful either. Our local cantaloupe is no good. Athena cantaloupes. I don't know if they came from my state or what, but they're not even sweet. I don't even buy them, even though they're cheap. But before our cantaloupe season starts, the ones from South America, we get those, and those are perfect. Those are so, so good. Those are so sweet and so full of flavor and taste nothing like our local cantaloupe. Honey melons are okay. They don't have much flavor, but they are very sweet. And I think they are local. They are expensive though. $3.49 for a cantaloupe size melon. That's a hemi melon. So they're a lot smaller than the watermelon. Cost almost as much, but I got one because I like to have variety in my food. A variety of produce, That's like variety. I have plenty of vegetables. Broccoli, Brussels sprouts. Well, no. Brussels sprouts, I like it frozen. Because I find that if I cook it from fresh, they're still kind of bitter. But if I cook it from frozen, yeah, they come out mushy and overcooked, but I like them. Apparently, I like my veggies overcooked. Apparently, I don't like my veggies raw. Apparently, I don't like salads. Only vegetable I would eat raw are cucumbers and tomatoes. And I haven't even been buying cucumbers lately because to me, melons are like cucumbers. Same family, kinda. And to me, the melons taste better. And so I only do cucumbers when melons are not in season, like in the winter. But I've been getting tomatoes. Just that Aldi ran out of Roma tomatoes for 2 weeks now. Every time I go, they don't have it. I guess they were sold out. And so I just did without tomatoes for 2 weeks. It's okay. I have other produce, other veggies, other fruit to eat. Oh, I bought new food processor, finally. I never replaced the one that broke. I had a food processor that broke maybe a year ago or 2 years ago. I only use it to make banana ice cream. Feels so good. Have any of you ever tried that? Have any of you made it? Well, you can make it in a blender, but it'll break a blender. I think I broke 3 blenders just from making banana ice cream. So no, gotta use a food processor. Well, yeah, the food processor broke because that twist lock thing, it wouldn't lock anymore. Maybe I had bought the cheapest food processor, and eventually that just quit. And so I saw that they still had that very same one I had when I was shopping for a new food processor. But I went with another one that's more expensive, but it's not twist and lock. It's snap and lock. I don't trust those twist and lock anymore. So I paid more for that. It's $63. With tax, it's 67. It's a big one. It's not the biggest one, but I think it's a 10-cup one. I think the one I had before was 8 cups. And I think that one lasted me a while because I was hardly really using it because I would get on a banana ice cream spell for a period of time, and then I will stop that for a while and then do it for a little while and stop it for a long while. And so I didn't use it all the time, and so it lasted a long time. But I think I feel like having banana ice cream again, so I bought me another one just for that. And so I bought bananas from Aldi, and I need to let it over ripen some. You want it to be a little overripe so that'll be nice and sweet. So I'm gonna wait till it's overripe, and then I'm gonna freeze it, and then I'll use the food processor to make it. Yeah, I don't want to break my blender doing it. I hadn't used the blender in a while, hadn't made smoothies in a while. Yeah. Oh, excuse me, I was just stretching my neck because I kind of have to look down. Um, yeah, I feel like my back needs to stretch. Feel uncomfortable. I just woke up. Yeah, so I need to go prep my food for the week. Tomorrow I go back to work, and I need to do lots of little stuff. I need to, I need to, I need to call it I need to get online on Experian, check your annual credit report. It's time for that. Every 4 months, I'll go check on one of them. Experian, TransUnion, what's the other one? Equifax. This time I think it's Experian. Every 4 months, it's one of those three. Because you get a free credit report every year. I think now you can do more. Yeah, I try to do that to make sure no identity theft going on, you know. Do y'all do that? And I need to do some other stuff. Yeah, okay. I don't feel like I need to go on walks anymore, you guys, because I mainly go for walks, not really for the exercise, but for the fresh air and the sunshine. Well, just going to my vegetable garden is fresh air and sunshine. Isn't that right? So I don't need to go for a neighborhood walk anymore. Because I used to try to do that once a week. Now I just go to the yard for a few and call it a day. Yeah, I need gardening shoes. Thought about going to Walmart and just get whatever Walmart's got on the clearance rack. I start off there and then see what else they have. And I don't always get from the clearance rack, but I would always look at it first and also look up some clothes. Look at the clearance racks. I don't know if I want to go there. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll just find something at Shein. I don't know. Yeah, I'll be visiting a while, just rambling about odds and ends. 27 minutes. So I'll visit with you next week. Yeah, I hope you'll have a wonderful week. Um, doing all your busy stuff, work, whatever you'll have to do. And I'll see you next time on our next visit. Bye.